Hey everybody out there on YouTube and DFW Guitars. Goemonronin here. As I've mentioned in several videos now, we're doing our quote-unquote sexy guitar contest. In this contest, you don't have to write a song or anything. You just have to put up a picture of you and a guitar. You have to be in the picture. You and a guitar you think is sexy, cool, badass in some way. So this is sort of an appearance contest, which is a little different from songwriting, and I kind of can understand why people might rather take part in a contest like this rather than, something a little more strenuous like songwriting. Anyhow, I just noticed I'm using the webcam's mic rather than my Snowball, so oops, but the video shall go on. It works fine for just doing voice stuff. I'm not going to be playing guitar or anything like that this video, so. Okay, so first a story. I ordered some prizes for this contest from Bargain Musician. Again, if you want affordable guitar accessories or your own kit or even a constructed instrument that's affordable, you ought to check out bargainmusician.com. They are an extremely easy company to work with. Zane over there is a really cool dude. And they give you, apparently, 3 picks of the 1.1 and 1 millimeter variety, and one of their more flexible Bargain Musician picks, and 10 Bargain Musician bucks with, as far as I can tell, every order. Everything I've ordered so far comes with 10 bargain bucks, which means you get $10 off of your next order. So you could say, order a strap from them and a 10-foot cable and only pay like $2 for the cable, which is pretty good. So definitely check them out if you again want your own kit or some affordable products or something like that. I saw in there that they have my Chrome isn't up here. It's like 10 potentiometers for like $10, which is a pretty good deal. They're linear and everything. So they're definitely worth checking out. www.bargainmusician.com. I'll go ahead and put that link down in the description, and I'll also give you a link for our Facebook group in case you're stumbling onto this channel for the first time. You can go ahead and go over there and become a member, and we're going to hold several contests over the year, so you can go ahead and start taking part. Anyway, to the story. So I've been watching on the United States Postal Service website for this package that I ordered from Bargain Musician, and it was supposed to be delivered today, and the postal worker was really late, much later than usual. They usually deliver around 11 a.m. and this time they didn't get around to it until like 4 or something like that, like really late. Probably the holiday yesterday caused a lot of mail to back up. That sometimes happens. So I have to do like twice as much work after a holiday. I go to the mailbox. I open the mailbox. We live at a trailer park, so it's a community mail kind of system, and there's my parcel box key in there, so I take the key. It's key F. I go to box F, I open it up, and the package in there isn't for me. It's for a person at a different lot, and the park person's not around either, so, or the park manager's not around right at the moment either. Her car is here, but I don't see her. So I'm like, damn, I spend the next 2 hours, literally the next 2 hours, running around the park, going to that person's house, and stuff like that. Eventually, about 6 o'clock Central Time, I run into the park manager. She's coming back into the park. Her car was still here, so I knew she'd come back eventually. And she kind of helped me with the situation. So I have the prizes here. Now, because I got the 10 bargain bucks, I might be able to get a couple more prizes. Getting paid tomorrow, so we'll have to see how that works out. So I might be able to get a couple of more prizes, but for right now, these are second and third prize. So let's start with third prize. Third prize, I believe this is a 24-piece set. You get 24 of their very heavy picks. Actually, it's 23 of their very heavy picks and 1 of their standard weight bargain musician picks. But these are celluloid picks. Okay, so here's their standard bargain musician one. That's the bargain musician logo. This one's just flexible like a normal pick, maybe a little heavier than usual. But the rest of these picks are celluloid. They're celluloid picks. They have a little bit of a bulge to them, which is kind of interesting. And all these things have such badass stuff on them, man. I mean, they are these are some really cool looking picks. I mean, you know, just all kinds of neat stuff. And again, I'm sorry I film with my room light off, but it just looks better. I was thinking about doing it with the room light on. I mean, I'm not going to show you all of these, but I'm going to show you a few of them. The 6-shooter. Most of them are skulls and stuff like that. And again, these are very heavy. They're called very heavy. I play with 3mm picks generally, 3 to 5mm picks. Everybody's always like, "Damn!" But I find holding your fingers farther apart. My hands are kind of arthritic, so I find holding my fingers farther apart is easier than gripping down on a more narrow pick. But I have done some playing with these, and they're not bad. They're actually, I don't really even like the standard pick shape anymore, but they're not bad picks. I can play with these okay. Let me just see if there's one in here that I find really striking. Oh, there's one right there with some color. Little flaming heart on that. And some of these aren't the most centered or anything like that. I mean, they're obviously punching these out pretty quick. But that's a lot of picks. That ought to, you know, that ought to do all right. So that's third prize. Is all those picks. Second prize is this snakeskin leatherette. This is a leatherette. So that's pretty good leatherette too. But it's a faux snakeskin kind of strap. Looks really good. I think I may have gotten this out of their clearance section. They do have a clearance section on Bargain Musician. You get the Bargain Musician logo on it. This is one of those straps that's adjustable in that way. You know, you can just twine it through all these things till it's kind of the length you like, and it has 2 spots. There's a spot right there, and then there's a spot at the end. And you can even, it looks like you can even move the adjuster up or down 1 notch, or as many as you need, actually. I haven't really had a chance to look at this. I'm generally envious of all the stuff I kind of get for you guys to win. So I mean, I think that's a pretty good second prize right there. It's like a 3-inch strap too. It's nice and wide. I don't know about you guys, but I generally find wider straps to be kind of more comfortable because they distribute the weight a little bit better than a thinner strap. But that's a nice looking strap right there. So like I was saying, since I got the 10 bargain bucks, I can probably do. I was looking at stuff on there. I can probably do like another clearance strap. They have a camo, a gray, like an urban camo strap that looks pretty good in their clearance section. I think they have a pile of skulls strap that looks kind of good in their clearance section. So, and maybe I could get all the cables they have are braided. They look like pretty good quality cables. So I could maybe do like a 10-foot cable or a 15-foot cable and one more strap, and then we can make the picks the last prize, say 5th prize, and then we can make the 2 straps. So the pedal first, then the straps are second and third, the cable's 4th, and the picks are 5th. Or I could do another strap and another set of picks. That's a possibility too. So that might actually make a little bit more sense in some ways. I just have to see what finances are going to allow. I might need to start doing a little more to, having companies give you special pricing is nice, but I might have to do a little bit more to start kind of earning, or start kind of getting funds together for these things. Maybe some kind of donation system or Kickstarter, or maybe like do a barbecue or something with donates and such. I'd like to maybe do a barbecue or a get-together, but I'd only do that if a few people were gonna come. If it's gonna be like the same 6 people that kind of like participate in everything, I don't know. But if like a lot of people from the group are wanting to come, I might be open to doing that. We'll have to look into it and see how it goes. Anyway, guys, that's all there is to it. I just wanted to show you that these things came in. I know you guys always like to see kind of what you're gonna get, and that can be real motivating. So, even if you win second or third, then you're gonna get a nice strap, and straps are always useful. I like to get a strap for every guitar and never take it off. Put it on there, never take it off. That's how it stays nice. Anyway, goemonronin signing off.